Welcome back to Somesh Vlogs in USA. Today we are going to learn about what is telecommunications. In telecommunications, we are going to learn about 4G LTE. So, what is telecommunications? Telecommunications is also known as telecom. It is an exchange of information over significant distance by electronic means. It also refers to exchange of different types of voice, data, and video transmission. So in our day-to-day life, we are using mobile device which is helping us to exchange voice, data and video transmission. When we make a call, we are exchanging voice and different kinds of information from one place to another place. In telecommunications, we are going to learn about what is LTE.
So guys, so before going in depth into LTE, let's try to go back to the old technologies in telecommunications, which is 1G, 2G, and 3G. So when I say G meaning generation, so 1G meaning first generation, 2G meaning second generation, 3G meaning third generation. So basically in early 1980s, 1G was launched in Tokyo first. So which has analog capability. So analog, when I say analog capability, if you remember cardless phones, all the cardless phones at the time has a analog capability. So which with the help of 1G technology. So when we go to second generation, which is 2G technology, this was first launched in 1990s. So in Finland, so with the help of mobile communication systems, which is GSM. And when we jump into 3G, so before jumping into 3G, let's discuss about 2G phones. If you remember Nokia 3210, early Nokia phones, the 3210 is the first device which came with second generation capability, which supporting of SMS and MMS. So basically, they are sent with the packets of data from your cell phone to the tower to the another device. So when we let's jump into 3G technology here. So 3G technology, which is third generation. So this was firstly launched in 2000. So in 2000, early 2000s in Japan. So when compared to 2G, 3G had like four times data transferring capability, reaching up to 2 Mbps on an average. So if you remembered BlackBerry 5810, that was the first device where they launched 3G technology. So when we go to 4G technology, which is fourth generation, which is called as 4G. So 4G first launched in end of 2009. So end of 2009, and the starting speed is 12.5 Mbps with a high quality of video streaming and chat with the mobile web accessing all the HD videos and online gamings. So this is like if you check for 1G, 2G, and 3G, so the technologies are increasing for every 10 years. There is a major difference in telecommunication technologies. Uh, Technically, it went from analog to all the digital. Every 10 years, you're seeing new technology in telecommunications. So now let's jump into LTE technology.
So now, what is LTE? LTE is nothing but long-term evolution, which is subject to wireless communication and high-speed data transmission standards. It uses different radio interface, which helps in increasing the capacity and speed by using the simplified core network. So, what is LTE architecture? In LTE architecture, we are going to learn about different types of nodes and interfaces which are used in 4G. So in LTE, basically we have UE, EUTRON, UEPC. UE is nothing but user equipment, which is our mobile device. EUTRON is nothing but E node B. In 4G, we call it as E node B. In 5G, we call it as G node B. And EPC is nothing but evolved packet core, which is the main part of the LTE architecture. UE. UE is nothing but the internal architecture of the user equipment of LTE, which is exactly the same as that of UMTS and GSM, which is mobile equipment. The information stored on USIM card is similar to that of 3G SIM card. So basically, the SIM card used in 3G and 4G they are similar, which includes user telephone number, home network identity, and security keys. The EUTRON, which is E node B. Node B in simple words is nothing but a bridge which acts between UE and EPC, which helps in exchanging the information between UE and EPC. Node B can perform two main functions in LTE that are first function is it sends and receives the radio signals to and from all the devices using analog and digital signal processing functions of the LTE air interface. The eNodeB sends handover commands to all of its mobiles at a low level, controlling their operations. What is handover? eNode B in one place is different to the eNode B in another place. So when we are moving or when we are traveling, our signals get some of the disturbances. It's because of the eNode B. So eNode B takes some time to select the MMA in that particular area, which causes the handover. Evolved packet core. Evolved packet core is nothing but the EPC. It consists of nodes and interfaces. The different types of nodes are MME, S gateway, P gateway, HSS, PCRF, and PCEF. What is MME? MME is nothing but mobile management entity, which presents a key control node for the LTE access network. It manages UE access network and mobility as well as establishing a bearer path for the users. The MME is also concerned with the bearer activation deactivation process. So basically, it helps in providing the subscriber authentication, roaming, and handovers to other networks. How is MME selected? As I told, eNodeB selects an available MME to serve the UE. Basically, on any network topology and the location of the UE within the network. So the best MME is selected based on the topology and the location. What is S gateway? Signaling gateway. Signaling gateway acts as a router between the base station and the PDN gateway handling data or forwarding. So the main functions of serving gateway is routing and forwarding of user data packets. It also responsible for inter-eNodeB handovers in the user plane and provides mobility between LTE and other types of networks such as between 2G, 3G and the P gateway. Gateway, packet data gateway, it is similar to the S gateway, but it helps in exchange of packets between EPC and the external IP networks. It helps in providing the IP addresses to the particular device. So it enforces and it allocates IP address based on different policies regarding IP user traffic, such as packet filtering. The P gateway acts as an interface between the LTE network and other packet data networks, such as Internet or SIP-based IMS network. What is SIP and IMS? This we'll be learning in our next coming classes. What is PCRF? PCRF and PCEF. These are the two types of nodes, but seems to be similar, but they have slight difference. PCRF is nothing but policy charging and rules function. It is a part of network architecture that aggregates information to and fro from the network, and it helps in exchange of operational support system and other sources such as portals in real time, supporting the creation of rules and then automatically making policy decisions for each subscriber active on the network. The PCRF provides a QoS authorization that decides how a certain data flow will be treated in the PCF and ensures that this is in accordance with the user subscription profile. PCRF provides service management and control of the 4G service. What is PCEF? PCEF is situated inside the PDN, that is Packet Data Network Gateway, and in short P gateway. The major difference between PCRF and PCF is the PCF does support offline and online charging interactions while PCRF does not support that. What is HSS? HSS is the home subscriber server. So What is home subscriber server? This contains the information carried over from UMTS and GSM and is located in the home subscriber component. The HSS is a master database for any given subscriber, acting as a central repository of information which contains subscriber related informations, user identifications, security, location, subscriber profile. The HSS is functional element of LTE and IMS. Now comes the interfaces in LTE. So interface is nothing but the bridge, the bearer between different nodes. So in LTE interface connects the various components to or within the network core. Interfaces allows MME, gateway, P gateway to cooperate with each other. Network elements, each one of them is built in a standard way described by 3GPP network. So what is so basically in LTE we have four different types of interfaces. Those are S11, S6A, S5, S8 and GX. So S11 is between MME and S gateway. S6A it is between MME and HSS. S5 and S8 it is between S gateway and P gateway. GX it is between PCF and PCRF. Let me show you the architecture once again. So these are the nodes MME, S gateway, P gateway, HSS. So between MME and S gateway, if you see there is an S11 interface. Between MME and HSS there is S6A interface. Between S gateway and P gateway there is S5 or S8 interface. And between PCRF and PCF there will be GX interface. And there is one more interface that is also called as RX. We learn this about RX interface in our coming classes when we talk about SIP, that is Session Initiation Protocol. In the next session, we will be learning about the LTE attached call flows and the flow between each nodes. So this is about our first class of LTE. I hope you understand this class. Thank you.